Hello and welcome to my Forever in Motion class. I am not going to say live Facebook Live class because it is not a live class in case you haven't already caught on to that. This is being pre-recorded to be scheduled at a later date for you. So what you're going to need for today's class is the usual that I get you to grab, the tubing or TheraBand, whatever you normally use, a good sturdy chair, good pair of running shoes, and your water bottle. If you have all those things, we are good to go. So just starting off with a march, remember as always to work at your own pace. If at any point you're feeling pain, discomfort, or like you're overexerting yourself, make sure that you stop, slow down, or adapt whatever you're doing. We always want it to be a safe class. Posture, shoulders are back and down. Your core is engaged, so you're bracing your stomach nice and tight as though someone's going to give you a good playful punch in the stomach. I haven't even introduced myself yet, in case you don't know who I am yet. My name is Kereen, and I am a recreation therapist with the community older adult team. And so, as far as the water bottle, grab a drink anytime you need. You don't need to wait for me to tell you it's time for a drink. Today's class, because we're still kind of in the experimental stage with doing these scheduled classes, I'm going to be keeping this short and hopefully sweet. So probably about half hour, 35-minute class is what I'm aiming for. All right, taking those legs wide. That chair is there for whatever level of support you need. Whether your hands are both hands on it, or one hand, or fingertips, or your hands are just kind of hovering above it, or if you're doing the seated option, whatever, that chair is there for whatever you need. For the sake of us leading the classes, we normally stand to the side so you can see what we're doing. And having said that, I do encourage you, we encourage you, to stand behind your chair or at least within arm's reach. All right, let's go. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Still standing up nice and tall, or sitting up nice and tall, whatever the case may be. It's going to be tough for me to try and make this class shorter. I'm used to 1-hour classes, so I'm going to try and pack as much as I can into this shorter one. Okay, so I've been starting with my left leg. Take note of what leg you are starting with, and we are going to tap down and switch. Get those arms moving with it, nice and big. We want to warm up upper body and lower body. And 4, 3, 2, last one, and just taking it back to a regular march. If I'm going too fast for you, feel free to slow it down. All right, so we are going to take this to just a simple tap to the front. So tap, alternating legs. Arms, I'm going to just kind of do a swing. How about we do bow and arrow? Add in a little bit more challenge. Like I said, it's going to be a short class, so I'm going to try and sneak in as much challenge as I can. And 4, 3, 2, last one, and just back to regular march. And next up, let's take that to a heel dig. So I'm going to start with my left leg, heel dig. Heel down, toe pointing up. I'm doing a bicep curl with it. I know this isn't very challenging at the moment, but hopefully you will get there. And 4, 3, 2, last one, and regular march. Okay, so keeping in mind that we have to keep this short and sweet today, I am going to just combine those first, well, not the first two, but the last two moves. So instead of the just straight tap, to make it a little bit tougher, I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 and take it to a knee instead of a tap. So 1, 2, 3, tapping opposite knee. All right, how's that going for you? What we are going to do, well, let's just keep going with this for a little bit. One more each side. And let's take that back to just a regular march. Now we are going to take that to a heel dig, but what we're going to do is heel dig out to the side. And so, to combine these two, what we're going to do is 2 each of the 1, 2, 3 knee, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the heel dig. All right, so putting those two together, let's do a 1, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee. We're going to that heel dig, heel dig, heel dig, heel dig. 1, 2, 3 knee. Going to the heel dig. 1, 2, 3 knee. Going for that heel dig. I kind of lost track. One more here. Let's go for that heel dig, heel dig, heel dig, heel dig. 1, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee. One more each side. Let's go for that heel dig, heel dig, heel dig, heel dig. 1, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee. One more each side. Go for that heel dig. 1, 2, 3 knee. And heel dig, heel dig, heel dig, heel dig. Let's just take that back to a regular march because I am trying to keep this short. And so I'm thinking we've probably warmed up by now. And I'm actually going to start slowing it down a little bit. So just kind of step together, step together. You can swing those arms nice and low with it. I didn't take note of the time when I started, so I have to see what I'm at here. Okay, and just kind of keeping those toes down, lifting the heels up, bending the knees with it, and just grab yourself a drink of water. And let's just get right into it. All right, sneaking in before I grab this, I want to sneak in some posture. So that L, and you're putting that thumb against your chest, the index finger against your chin. Pull that chin, the head back, taking that chin away from your finger, and you are pulling the head straight back. You're not tilting it back. Hold it there for a few seconds and then release, and you will likely find that you don't take that chin all the way back to your index finger. And let's do that one more time. Take that chin back. Let's add in a shoulder retraction. So you're pulling those shoulder blades back and together and down, keeping that chin retraction tuck at the same time. All right, let's do some nice big shoulder rolls backwards, and we are good to go. Let's go for that back row. So sitting at the front of your chair, sitting up nice and tall, wrapping that band around the bottom of your feet, and point your toes a bit so that band can't roll up and smack you in the face. Your hands are on your thighs. You've got tension in the band while your arms are extended. Do not lock your knees. You never want to lock any joints. Sitting up nice and tall, core engaged. Take a breath in and exhale as you are pulling those hands back to your hips. Press, I shouldn't say press, point the elbows back behind you. You don't want them flapping out to the side. And as you are doing this, you are squeezing those shoulder blades down and together. So you're tucking them into your back pocket. So exhale as you pull back, inhale as you release. An easy way to remember that is exhale on exertion. So the first two letters, the EX of each word, exhale, EX, on exertion, EX. And we will do a couple more here. And last one. All right, taking that out from under your feet, let's do a chest press. So wrapping the band back behind you and under your armpits, taking the arms up to about 90-degree angle, and kind of like a football post, goal post. Take those arms down and take a breath in and exhale as you are bringing those arms forward. Inhale as you're bringing back to that 90-degree angle. So to try to sneak a little bit more challenge in here, if you are needing those feet to be at like feet shoulder width apart for your base of support, feel free to stay with that. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can bring those feet closer together or do like a staggered stance, or even in line like a tightrope. That's what I'm going to try to stick with right here. So this is a chest exercise, so think about, focus on those chest muscles and squeezing those chest muscles together as you're bringing your arms together. Okay, and let's do two more. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, they're not up by your ears. And let's do one more. There we go. Okay, I'm taking note that I've got my left leg in front, so the next time I'm doing one of these, where I want to challenge myself with the staggered stance or the tightrope, I want to start with my right leg in front. Okay, back squeeze, let's do. So bringing your hands to about chest level, your fingers, your index fingers are either touching or fairly close together. Taking a breath in and exhale as you pull apart. Inhale as you release. I'm going to narrow my base of support. I am also going to increase the challenge. I am going to do tightrope. Feel free to do whichever option works for you, or to keep your legs, your feet still at shoulder width or hip width, whatever you want. Usually about the same thing. So nice, slow and controlled, squeezing those shoulder blades together again. Exhaling as we pull apart. Inhale as we release. We are going to do a few more of those. Make sure you are balancing your weight over top of both feet. And last one. All right, shaking that out. How are we doing for time? I've got about 15 minutes left. Okay, upright row is what I wanted to do for shoulders today. So putting that band underneath your feet. This is how I like to do the upright row with a band. So I step on it, I cross the band, and then I grab on with those ends and get into that nice tall position, posture. Same thing if I'm doing it seated. Shoulders are back and down. I'm doing standing version, of course, slight bend to my knees. Core engaged, take a breath in and exhale as you are taking those elbows up and out. Hands are coming to about the base of my chest, maybe a little bit lower than armpit height. Making sure that the elbows stay below your shoulders and making sure that the wrists plural, stay lower than your elbows. Reason being, we don't want the wrists higher because then you're gonna kind of be doing doggy paws. That gets hard on the wrists after a while. So nice, slow and controlled again. Same speed, up and down, both directions, so that you're working your muscles both directions. Core is still engaged. Let's do a couple more. And last one. There we go. Stay in this position because we are going to be doing a bicep curl now. The one I'd like to do, because we're in this position, is the hammer hold. So it's kind of like your palms are facing in and your thumbs are up. And take a breath in and exhale as you are bringing those, bending those elbows, bringing your hands up. Keep the elbows tucked in close to your sides as though you have a newspaper tucked under your arm and you do not want to drop that newspaper. Nice, slow and controlled. Feel free to adjust and give yourself more challenge by having less of the band between your feet and your hand. And how about two more? And last one. All right, stepping off of that. For our tricep, let's do tricep extension. So I am taking the band in my left hand, throw it over your right shoulder. That hand stays right there. I am going to do elbow out to the side. So my right hand grabs on close to my left hand. Take a breath in and exhale as you are extending that arm out. Again, I am going to challenge my balance by changing my base of support. Actually, you know what? This time I'm going to lift one leg up. With the arm nice, slow, and controlled. We are exhaling as we extend that arm out. Inhale as you release. Another way to make this a little bit tougher is you could double up your band. So feel free to bump up the challenge. When it's a shorter length of time that you are working out for, feel free to bump up the challenge a little bit more than you would normally for a longer workout. Sometimes that's all you have time for in your day is a half hour. Trust me, a half hour, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, anything is better than nothing. Okay, one more. There we go. Shake that out a little bit. Grabbing with your right hand, throw it over your left shoulder. Keep that hand there. With your left hand, grab on fairly close. Elbows out to the side. Take a breath in and exhale as you are extending that arm out. Keep the elbow pointed out. This time, let's see, how about I lift the other leg. It is common to have better balance on one side than the other. So just make sure that you are challenging your balance on both sides so that you can maintain or improve your balance on both sides. Should do something every day to challenge your balance. And as you get older, you don't see that decline that you normally would. Okay, how about we do a couple more? And last one. There we go, shake that out. Core exercise. Let's see, what do I want to do for core today? How about let's sit up nice and tall towards the front of our chair, and I'm going to try something a little bit different. So we're going to lean back, core is engaged, we are leaning back and not touching the back of the chair. You can grab onto the bottom if you want and just tap your toes on the floor. We're going to tap 5 times. One more, I lost track. And then sit back up and let's lean back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit back up. Leaning back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting up. Take it back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sitting up. How about we do that one more time? Take it back. When you're doing this, you are looking straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. All right, that's kind of a cool one to try for a little bit of variation. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's do some legs. I'm probably running out of time. I've got about 7 to 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how much I want to push this. Let's go for squats. So, doing your regular squats, you are sitting back as though you are going to sit into a chair. Make sure you're keeping your knees back. Do not bring them beyond your toes. Sit back and then press down through your heels, actually through your whole foot, and all the way back up. Squeezing your butt muscles together as you're doing this. If you're doing it standing, keep going with that. If you are doing it seated, how about your seated option today is the leg press. So bring that one knee up. So it's knee to chest, heel to floor. The hands do not move. Keep those elbows against your sides. You're sitting up nice and tall towards the front of your chair. And remember, knee to chest, heel to floor. You're not swinging that leg. Let's switch legs. If you're doing the standing version, keep going with your squats. And I am going to add something in here with our squats now that I've had you going for a bit with them. Okay, with your squats. I told you I'm going to try and sneak as much in here as I can. Okay, your squats, let's take it down and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. We ready to go again? Let's take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. You're squeezing those butt muscles, your glute muscles out, so you're going up. And taking it down. We're going to do 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. And 1 more. Take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Shake that out. Grab a drink of water. All right. Hip abduction, very important exercise. You are taking that leg out to the side. Toes are pointing forward, maybe even a little bit pigeon-toed. You are leading this move with your heel. We are alternating legs so that we are mimicking that weight shift you do when you're walking. And slowing it right down. The more you slow it down, the more it challenges your balance. And if you're used to keeping one foot off the floor for a longer period of time, then hopefully that will help prevent you from wanting to or feeling like you need to keep both feet on the floor and shuffling. Okay, so let's pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching legs, make sure you shift your weight to that planted leg and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair is there within reach if you need it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or in front of you, remember that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about 1 more each side? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake that out. Let's do, for our ankles, I'm going to throw in something different here again. So sitting back, let's do both of them at the same time. So I'm going to actually put the band, I'm going to double up my band, see if I can still reach. So I have more resistance on there. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. Take those legs out, keep the arms there, pressing against, and then pull those toes up towards you, flexing that foot, bring those toes towards you, feel a good stretch in your calf. Press those toes out as much as you can, and then bring them back up. Nice, slow and controlled. You're still sitting up nice and tall, core engaged. It's important to work those ankles. That's our first line of defense if we start losing our balance. It's the first thing that kicks in to try and help us maintain our upright position without falling. Okay, and just release that. And it is that time I'm going to take us straight into our flexibility. So extending that one leg out, you are sitting up nice and tall at the front of your chair. Core is engaged. Do not lock the knee. And pivot forward at the hips, head, neck, spine, all in good alignment. Should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring. Remember, when you're stretching, slight discomfort is okay, or a gentle pull, but if you're actually feeling pain, then you've gone too far and you need to let up a little bit. Bring that toe up more towards your shin, taking that stretch to your calf. right, shaking that out. Extend the other leg, heel down, toe pointing up. Core is engaged, pivoting forward at the hips. Head, neck, spine in good alignment. So for the stretches, we normally hold for anywhere from 15 to 30 to 45 seconds, depending on how you're feeling. Do not worry about keeping track of how long you're doing it or counting how long you're doing it. Once you feel that you've stretched long enough, that's long enough. Okay, pull those toes up more towards your shin. All right, shaking that out. Same thing with the strengthening. I know that in this class I was saying, and quite often we'll say, okay, let's do 2 more, 3 more, whatever. But if you're done at 6, that's enough. Don't go any further than that. You listen to your body always. Sitting up nice and tall, this is where we want to feel this stretch. Oh, love the flexibility component. If you want to do some lengthening in the obliques, you can stretch up that same arm. If you want to feel that stretch a little bit more in your hip flexors and quad, lean back slightly. Just make sure you're not arching your back. Taking that to the other side. Get comfortable with that. You might have to shimmy that foot back a little bit. Feel free to reach that arm up or to hang onto your chair if you need for a little extra support. Lean back slightly if you like. And bring that arm in. All right, let's see. How much time do I have? I'm gonna sneak this one in. Okay, your glute hip stretch. So either bringing that leg straight across and pivoting forward at the hips. You can give a gentle press on the knee also if you like. If that's not feeling so good, you can't bring that leg up all the way. Any level that you are crossing those legs, that's a really bad angle. Whatever works for you, that's fine. Okay, switching legs. Bring that up, core is engaged. Hinge forward at the hips. Feel free to just stick with that or give a gentle press on your knee. Again, head, neck, spine. Any of the moves where you are leaning forward to that 30 to 45 degree angle. Head, neck, spine should always be in alignment, and you are looking at the floor about 3-4 feet ahead of you. All right, shaking that out. I'm going to move my chair to the side. And let's spread your stance. Toes are pointing forward. Bring one arm across for the shoulder stretch. Pull it in closer. Take the legs to the side. Throw in some hand circles. So you should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder area and in your adductor muscle. Reverse those hand circles. Shaking that out. Other arm out. Bring it over. Pull it in closer, take the legs to the other side. Again, trying to sneak in as much in here as we can, adding a few moves together. Switch directions with the hand. You're still standing up nice and tall or sitting up nice and tall, core engaged. All right, shaking that out and reaching up and down between your shoulder blades. Gentle press on your elbow or in your triceps area. If that's not feeling so good, feel free to take it across to the other side. How are we doing for time? And whatever works for you there for that elbow stretch, or sorry, not elbow stretch, tricep stretch. This is where you want to feel the stretch. Okay, shaking that out. Other arm up and reach it down between your shoulder blades. Gentle press on your elbow or in your triceps area, whatever works for you, or taking it across to the other side. Bringing those arms down, press the shoulders back. Rotate those thumbs around. Keep pressing those shoulders back. You can rotate those hands. Nice big shoulder rolls backwards. Keep your shoulders level. Take one ear to your shoulder. Opposite arm is reaching towards the floor. Head back up to the center. Other ear to your shoulder. Opposite arm towards the floor. And head back up to center. Finishing off with 3 deep cleansing breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep your chest up. Inhale and exhale. One last time, deep breath in, stretch it up and exhale, and we are done. Thank you very much for joining today. Give yourself a hand. I'm sure you did great as always. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment on our Facebook page or call or email, whatever. We love to hear from you and whatever feedback you have for us. So take care, and we will catch you again another time. Bye-bye.